I did not marry my wife out of love, neither do I marry her out of pity. But I ended up with the woman I do not feel any form of connection with just because of my mom's decision. Now, a few years ago, I had to travel to the village for a very important celebration. So when I got to the village, being a man, one thing led to the other, and I ended up with this lady. We spent the night together. We had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves, and everybody went their separate ways. Now, after this celebration, I went back to Lagos, of course, where I based. Then, few weeks later, this lady started calling me, telling me that she's pregnant. I was surprised. At first, I was confused, like, how is a one night stand supposed to get you pregnant? You don't know me, I don't know you. We just had a thing, and now you're telling me you're pregnant. But this lady insisted that she's pregnant. I tried every possible means to excuse this particular problem or issue, but before I could know, she already gone to my family to tell my mom that she's pregnant. Now, my mom is a very strong deaconess in church, and it will be a very big disgrace for the church to be aware that a strong deaconess's child got another deaconess's daughter pregnant, because this particular lady, her mom is also a deaconess in the same church. Of course, we are from the same village. Now, my mom called me. She was crying. She was everywhere, disturbing, crying, telling everybody that cares to understand in my family that I've gotten somebody's child pregnant and I am going to get married to her. I explained to her that I don't know this girl. I don't feel any kind of connection. Like, there is no love, there is no connection. We only had fun and that's it. But my mom said she doesn't care, that I will have to do the needful. See, I am even still in Lagos when my mom took some members of my family to go and pay this lady's dowry, for you to understand how serious this is. This lady's dowry was paid on my behalf without even me knowing. My family organized a traditional marriage ceremony even without me knowing. See, I only came, or I was more like a representative in this particular marriage, because every single thing about this marriage was provided by my family, starting from my clothes, my shoes, every expenses, because they know I am not ready to even think of doing expenses for something I clearly do not want. And on the day of my marriage, that day, I was the most unhappy person in the entire world. Now, this is over 15 years in this marriage, and the marriage has been going. And one thing I would say that is keeping me in this particular marriage till now is the fact that this woman is a good woman. But aside that, I still do not feel anything for this woman. I have tried every possible means. I've tried to grow the feelings. I've tried to make spice things up. I've tried to put in every effort needed for this thing to work out, but it is still not working out. So after 15 years, I've decided I am going to get another wife. But I do not know if that is actually the right thing to do. So I met this other lady and we started talking, and everything was going well. I feel connected to her. I loved her so much. And every single time, I just want to be with her. Unlike the wife I married for the past 15 years, I don't even see myself connected to her in any way. I can't even imagine wanting to spend a minute with her. Like, every single day of my life, I'm always outside. I'm always running away from the home because I do not want any kind of attachment or connection with her. So this particular lady I met, we started talking, and one thing led to the other. She became pregnant. Currently, as I speak to you, I've informed my family that I want to take a second wife, and I am thinking of coming back to the village to pay her dowry and take her in as my legal wife. But my mom had sworn with her life that that is never going to happen. Now I'm thinking of doing this without my family consent. I'm thinking of, getting married to this woman out of my family's way. I don't even want to know what these people are doing. But on a second thought, I am still thinking, am I doing the right thing? Is getting into this marriage the right thing? And also, this woman is already pregnant. So I am confused at this point. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just let this woman give birth while I take care of the child, or convince her into aborting the child, or probably go ahead with the marriage. I do not know what to do. So that is why I'm seeking public advice and opinion. Please, what do you guys think? Now, this story is from one of my followers who is a bit confused about marriage, love, relationship, and family drama. And this person is in the state of confusion and doesn't know what to do. So, for you that has listened to this story from this particular to this particular point, what do you think? What is your advice to this young man who is in this particular situation? So, whatever you think, kindly drop it in the comment section, and do well to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that when I drop amazing real life stories like this particular one, you'll be the first to get notified. See you guys on the next one. Bye for now.